The Car is a sequence of 28 Shakespearean sonnets. It was published as an illustrated ebook in 2016. Each sonnet consists of 14 lines, arranged as 8 lines, 4 lines, and 2 lines, mirroring the symmetry of motorcar components and aspects of the human body. Like human organs, limbs, and bones, many car components are found in pairs. For example, left and right, offside and near side, in quartets as screws holding circular discs, or sets of 8 nuts counting both ends of an axle. In the complete work, 2 sonnets introduce the car to the new owner, 4 sonnets describe road progression, 8 describe the power base, 8 describe components of the transmission, 4 describe restoration, and a final 2 summarize life's journey. This reading is of 9 of the sonnets. Showroom conditions. Phantoms of gloss, high spec and luxury. That life is just a pane of glass away. In 2s, in 4s, in 8s, its symmetry shows our own image on collection day. It's here, open the door, you have bought it. It's yours, get in, take the wheel, here's the key. You are the first person ever to touch, just for you, for whom it was meant to be. The bonnet sweeps 2 wheels wide in curtsy. Twin lamps demure, the name of famous pride. The mirrors show the past so we can see 2 views of life, well worn and shiny side. Then our 2 sides, 2 times, 2 selves relates to the car in us, in 2s, in 4s, in 8s. Checking one out. Counting houses, the one with fading bloom. A quaint style. I praise their decoration. Lying. I like the way you've done this room. Let's see the car. Guarded expectation. On the dash, the normal pen, mince and cloth, a small unleaded furry animal. Inside seems strange. Their car scent makes me cough. Well spruced today, but some days not at all. The driver's view is for another's eyes. His legs are long, the seat sticks on a bone. The mirror's odd, my twisting body tries to change his world, sit in it as my own. Model same as mine, the same things were spent, yet in the same ways had grown different. Driving in the dark. Driving in the dark, we move cocoons of light, carrying thoughts along in front of us. Our vision is short in the cave of night. Something small in the future darts across. At a distant bend, another car dawns, devouring dark with its dragon's bright breath. Lamps search the opening they have torn into the next world to find their best path. I feel your light begin its probe of me, searching for your own future in my dim past. Yet both searcher and searched we cannot be. The powerful light makes us both recast. The dark side of each we try to assess. What one saw quite well, now two may see less. The engine. Pistons reach their summit as they flower, then drop dead-headed to locomotion. Life completes by discharge of its power, exhaust, inlet, compression, explosion. Each chamber's turn comes from the burst and fade of others' flares. Then its own expression pays duties back to those that gave it aid. Explosion, exhaust, inlet, compression. 4 states of being that comprise the earth, break down and rebuild. Credit from our debt, fire to convert their death into our birth. Compression, explosion, exhaust, inlet. As fortunes fade, hope heals in holocaust. Inlet, compression, explosion, exhaust. Filtering the oil. When you have oiled the caverns of the world, I am the filter into which you climb. I catch as keepsakes specks your touch has pearled, and in my core I store the swarf of time. Then, with these specks, I form a finer mesh built up of all the troubles of your way, and hold you so close and tight that more fresh is my enrichment by your love each day. So fluid is your presence deep in me. We have no need this time for lighter oils. So full is your protective quality, we fear no news of how the engine toils. Let's rest. The world can now be left to push open its relief valve and bypass us. The right gear. Through the gearbox, searching for another, I meet a wheel I think might have free play. Engagement blocks. Sharply we discover how neither gives when both must have their way. Then on I search and find you opposite, for we run with my far side by your near. I lead your hand like cogs are apposite, and as I turn, I see your turns appear. Love's paradox we then rediscover, turning towards each other then away. How as we part, we close in together, there speeding through the stillest point we stay. Selection puts the right gear in our reach. From opposites we learn, by same we teach. I think there's something wrong with the steering. For tight steering I scarce can compensate. With loose or wobbly from my road I'm thrown. So progress that is made is never straight. On mile maps the corners are not shown. I turn the wheel as I would grip the globe and wrench it round to shear off night from day. The ground's resistance makes the clouds disrobe. My sheepskin cover slips from too much play. My pinion drives the rack into the bend, starts untamed skid enraged by oversteer. My corrections bring my start beside my end. I slip and slide across my own career. Am I my car's master or its minion? One man's rack is another man's pinion. Recharging. When the day has beaten me out like lead, and acid has eaten my base again, I seek how old to new can now be led. Negatives first, no spark to hydrogen. Tired out, I dream about the car's best days, when lead plates powered speed and joy, such things sunlit memories in alchemic haze, the golden moments of my motorings. Tonight, dreams rise from old pools standing deep, as light as gas with weight of unity, expanding, uncontainable in sleep, transforming lead for future alchemy. By dawn they have cleared and will stir my brain, and now, fully recharged, I start again. The Garden of Remembrance. This is no place for fashion shoes, these bogs of accidents and final failures, where ooze the oils from wrecks that squat on top like frogs caught in copulation. Down here we choose from muddied aisles unlisted thingumbobs of rusted scraps to keep our own ones fit. We come here for private DIY jobs, leave with longer life and quiet hopes relit. The compactor chotters, huge claws grapple, lumber and grab another to its jaws. We keep memories, it keeps the metal. Two sides, two selves, two times our common cause. Things different, with a different name, now in similar ways restart the same.